Hi guys, welcome to Rania Crochet Guide. Today we are going to work on a baby dress, Pinkie Pie baby dress, and this is for 6 month old. This is a combination of lacy stitches and pineapple stitches. For the yoke, quite different stitches are used and it's quite easy to make. And for the dress of the baby, for the body of the baby, pineapple and shell stitches are used. So before starting, click on the subscribe button below this video on your screen. Your one click will motivate me to do more better work for you. So thank you. So this is the material you will need to make this dress. I am using this yarn. This is a cotton yarn in candy pink color. You can use DK wear or any lightweight yarn. You will need 3 mm crochet hook, some scissors, some satin ribbon or any other fancy buttons or flowers to go on the top of dress, and you will need some inch tape to measure the chest of the dress. I have already made a chain. So for a 6 month old, you have to make a chain of 80 stitches. Start making chain, 80 stitches. When 80 stitches are done, then add 4 more chains. Then we have to make 1 double crochet in the 4th chain from hook. Then make 1 double crochet in the next 9 stitches. Here I have completed my first 10 double crochets. In the next stage, we are going to make a V stitch. For the V stitch, make a double crochet, chain 2 and one more double crochet in the same stitch. This is a V stitch and it will give us a corner. Now we have to make one double crochet in the next 19 stitches. Keep working one double crochet for the next 19 stitches. I have completed 19 stitches. And now we have to make another corner, second corner for the dress, second corner of the yoke. So we will make a V stitch here, double crochet, one double crochet, two chains, and then one more double crochet in the same stitch to make a V stitch. Double crochet, chain two, and then one more double crochet in the same stitch. So it gives us another corner. Now make one double crochet in the next 19 stitches. Continue making one double crochet in the 19 stitches. I have done 19 stitches. Now we will make another corner by making a V stitch in next stitch. So double crochet, chain two, and one more double crochet in the same stitch. Then make one double crochet in the next 19 stitches. Continue making. I have completed the stitches. Now I will make another V stitch in the next stitch. So we have 19 stitches for the on the wash shoulders and on the back. And now we will make V stitch, double crochet, chain two, and double crochet in the same stitch. It gives us fourth corner for the dress. Then we have to make one double crochet in the remaining stitches, one double crochet in each stitch. First round is done. Now we have to start working on the round 2 to make chain 3 to start the round. Now make a single crochet in the next stitch. Then chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and then make a V stitch in the next stitch. Double crochet, chain 2, and one more double crochet in the same place, same stitch. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and make one single crochet in the next stitch. Now chain 3 and make a V stitch in the center of V stitch. Double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet in the same V. Chain 3, skip 3 stitches, and then make a single crochet in the next stitch. chain 2, skip 2 stitches and make a V stitch in the next stitch. Double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches and then make a single crochet in next stitch. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches and make a V stitch in next stitch. Double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch to make a V stitch. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches and single crochet in next stitch. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches and make a V stitch in the next stitch. Double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch to make a V stitch. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches and then make a V stitch in the center of V. As I have left 2 stitches, so I will make chain 2 and then make a V stitch in the center of V. Double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch. Then chain 2, leave 2 stitches, skip 2 stitches and then make a V stitch in next stitch. Chain 2, leave 2 stitches and then 1 single crochet in next stitch. Two chains, skip 2 stitches and V stitch in next stitch. Two chains, skip 2 stitches and then single crochet in next stitch. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches and V stitch in next stitch. Chain 2, leave 2 stitches and single crochet in next stitch. Chain 3, chain 3, leave, skip 3 stitches and then make a V stitch in the V stitch. Double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet in the same V stitch. Now chain 3, skip 3 chains, 3 stitches and then make a V stitch in next stitch. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches and then single crochet in next stitch. Chain 2, leave 2 stitches and V stitch in next stitch. chain 2, leave 2 stitches and 1 single crochet in next stitch, chain 2, leave 2 stitches and V stitch in next stitch, chain 2, leave 2 stitches and single crochet in next stitch, chain 2, chain 2, skip 2 stitches and then make a V stitch in the center of V stitch, chain 2, skip 2 stitches and make a single crochet in next stitch, chain 2, leave 2 stitches and make a V stitch in next stitch, chain 2, leave 2 stitches and then make a single crochet in next stitch, chain 2, skip 2 stitches and then make a double crochet in the last stitch of the round. So we have completed our round 2. If there is an imperfection or anything in this level, it will be fixed in the coming levels. Now we have to start working on round 3. Make a chain of 3 to start the round. Round 3. Turn your work over. Now for this round we have to only work in the V stitches. We are skipping the single crochet and chains and only V in on the V stitches. So we have to make two double crochet together, double crochet cluster. So wrap the yarn on the hook, go on the V, bring a loop, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through the 2 loops, then wrap the yarn on the hook again and go on the V stitch, bring a loop, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through the 2 loops on the hook. You have 3 loops remaining on the hook, wrap the yarn again and pull through these 3 loops on the hook, and that's how you got a cluster. Now chain 2 and make one more cluster. So to make a cluster, grab the yarn on the hook, go in the V stitch, bring a loop, wrap the yarn again, pull through the 2 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn again, go in the V stitch, bring a loop, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through the first 2 stitches on the hook. You have 3 loops remaining on the hook, wrap the yarn again and pull through these 2 loops, these 3 loops, sorry, and you got a cluster. Chain 2 and then make one more cluster. Go in the V stitch, bring a loop, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn again, go in the V stitch, bring a loop, wrap the yarn again on the hook, pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. You have 3 loops, wrap the yarn again and pull through those 3 loops and you got a cluster. So in this round we have to work only in the V stitches and make a cluster like this in the V stitches. Now chain 2 and skip the chains and single crochet and then work in the next V stitch. So make a cluster in the V stitch, chain 2, one more cluster in the same V stitch, chain 2 and one more cluster in the same stitch. We have to make cluster, chain 2, cluster, chain 2 and cluster in the V stitch. Again chain 2, chain 2 and then make a cluster in the next V stitch. Chain 2, make one more cluster in the same V stitch, chain 2 and make one more cluster in the same V stitch. This is the pattern for the round. We have to work only in the V stitches and make cluster, chain 2, cluster, chain 2 and one more cluster in the same V stitch. So continue following this pattern for the round and I'll see you at the end of the round. Round is complete. 3 rounds are done. This is the look at the end of round 3. Back and front. Now we have to start work on the round 4. Chain 3 to start the round and then make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. One double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, leave 1 stitch and then make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Leave 1 stitch and then make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So next stitch can be a chain or a stitch. Chain 1, leave 1 stitch and then make 1 more double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make a 1 double crochet in the next stitch. When you reach at the corner, here I am at the corner, so make a V stitch in the central stitch. Total V stitch, double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet in the same stitch. make sure you make a V stitch in the middle stitch of the corner for all corners. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make 1 double crochet in next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. This is the pattern for the round. You have to keep working 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and in the corners make a V stitch in the middle stitch of the corner. So make sure to make a V stitch in the corner. So this is the pattern. I'll see you at the end of the round. 4 rounds are done. Our yoke should look like this after the 4 rounds. Now we will start working on round 5. So to make the dress bigger, we will repeat this 5 round again and again. Now make chain 3 to start the 5th round. One double crochet in the next stitch on the top of double crochet. Then 1 double crochet in the chain. One double crochet in next stitch. 1 double crochet in next chain. 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 1 double crochet in the next chain. 1 double crochet in the next stitch and 1 double crochet in the next chain. So keep repeating the pattern for the round, and in the V stitch make a V stitch. In every corner, in every V, make a V stitch to maintain the corner. So keep working like this. I'll see you at the end of the round. We have completed round 5. This is the look after 5 rounds. Now we have to do 2 more rounds for 6-month size, and now we have to repeat round 3 and round 2 and round 3 for next 2 rounds. For round 6 and round 7, repeat round 2 and round 3, and I'll see you at the end. So you repeat round 2 and round 3. You will find the rest of the video in the part 2 in the description box and the link on the up right corner.